Well, hello, Flosstube friends. Get your ear down. You look like a dork. Welcome back. I am Carrie. This is Maka. And this is not a whip parade. Sorry. Long story. I'll probably end up telling it all by the time we get done here. But basically, what it boils down to is I had way too much to tell you. I'm going to talk some about my secret project I've been referencing and kind of make that a not so secret project anymore. And between that and my StitchCon haul and everything else, I just figured I probably needed to break it up. But my next whip parade in July, which will be the first 6 months of the year, will be completely completed. English is good. Will be completely finished by then. So actually July makes more sense for whip parade anyway, right? We should come up with a drinking game for my whip parade because I'm gonna go through a bottle of wine. I don't know about y'all, but anyway, that on its own could be an hour to an hour and a half, and then plus all of the stuff I have stacked over here in the corner. Plus I have an unboxing, Starlight Stitchery's pirate box, yo-ho. It just was gonna be way too much for a single floss tube. So here you have me with some StitchCon recap, some haul, some plans for the month of July, and some big news for me. It's exciting for me. I don't know if it'll be exciting for you, but it's a big deal for me. And I've been debating talking about it or not, but I'm gonna go out there and talk about it, and we're gonna make this real. So yes, a regular floss tube and a big announcement, and then my next video in 2 weeks will be the whip parade. Yesterday, Maka turned 8 months old. Right? She's being a good girl. Everything's okay in Maka land for this month. Next month, not so much. We're about T-minus 30 days away from spaying. So she's not gonna like that. Yeah, I know you're not gonna like that, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. So anyway, what's been up since the last time I talked to you 2 weeks ago? StitchCon has been up. I had a fantastic weekend. I had a great time meeting up with some of my friends from last year, making some new friends, spending some money, although not as nearly as much as I did last year, and just generally having a good time. So I had 3 finishes. I don't even know. I went in hoping I might get 2, knowing I was going to get 1, hoping for 2, somehow got 3. And I'm losing my seatmate. All right, fine. More room for me. So where are they? I have a stack of stuff here and none of it's in any particular order. Okay, here they are. Yes, so the first finish I had and the unexpected one, this is part of my work on the Flamingo Summer Sal. Follow that hashtag on Instagram to get some more deets, but basically it's just working on flamingos all summer, hence Flamingo Summer Sal. So I got one of my hands-on design flamingo ornaments finished. So here is Falamingo. Finished on late Saturday evening. I think right before we left the StitchCon room, I finished this one up. So very excited about it. My Falamingo. I have 1 left, Flamingo Bells. Probably will get pulled out at some point during the summer because, like I said, it's a Flamingo Summer Sal. Finish number 2. I got Victor done. So now I can frame him and Yuri and put them up together and they can be happily on my wall. Yeah, framing. Like that's gonna happen anytime soon. But he's done. So, and I thought it was kind of cool because last year I started Yuri at StitchCon. And this year I finished Victor at StitchCon, so the pair kind of came full circle. And I am probably the only dork that thinks that's neat, but I like it. And it's my Flosstube, and it's my projects, and so I'm the only one that counts. And the last one, the one I'm super excited about, the one that I went in with a goal to finish, that was Wednesday by Forbidden Fiber Company. And here she is in all her stabby glory. Doesn't that look fantastic? I had such a good time working on this one. This pattern is by Forbidden Fiber Company. I used the called for Forbidden Fiber Company flosses, and it is on, I think it's 16 count Aida in charcoal, also by Forbidden Fiber Company. I got this as a kit, and it turned out fantastic, and I love it. So that is what I finished at StitchCon. I worked on a few more projects. I feel like I'm missing something because I swear I took 2 new starts. I did. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back. So whips. I have 2 new starts from StitchCon that I have done some work on. I also have one outstanding project that I took with me that I have been doing some work on. Additionally, I did get a few stitches in on 2 of my full coverage projects, Margarita Dragon and Deal Struck, but I'm not going to show them to you because they were literally 100 stitches. You can't really see any progress. So I'm going to hold off on them for later. Hi, you coming back? No, you just want to stand on the ground, and we want to do things on our terms. So anyway, I have 3 whips to show you that I've made progress on in the last 2 weeks. 2 of them are new starts, so there's no previous progress on them to show. But the first one, I do have previous progress. That is the Supernatural Sal by the Witchy Stitcher. And I hadn't really started this very much. I had a few hundred stitches in it before the beginning of June, and then June has been the first month that it was drawn as whip go, so I had to get 1,000 stitches in. As of right now, which is Sunday the 25th, I am still 100 stitches from being complete on my whip go draw, but that will be done by the end of the day. So I got both my whip go squares complete because the other one was Wednesday, and then I had to redo my whip go board because I had Wednesday on there a few more times. The whip go numbers were just drawn today. I don't remember what they were, so I'm gonna have to look that up and let you know later what I'm gonna be working on in the month of July. I'll probably just tell you in the July video, because that's the easiest way to do it. But anyway, so I'll show you what my progress is at. I worked my way up from the center where I was working on the unicorn previously, and I have been working in the top corner on the siren. This is one of the customizations that I'm planning on doing with this, is that instead of the red for the siren's tail and crown, I used the same blue-green variegated floss that I used in the cryptid cell for the sea cryptids. So that was a custom die for me by Stitchy Cat Lady Jo. I think she sent that with my Christmas card one year. Anyway, I love it. I thought it was perfect for these. I love the way that it looks in the siren's tail. So that is the first customization. I have a couple more planned for this one. I'm going a little bit more out of the box than I did on the cryptid cell. But here's where I'm at. Still working on the first creature. The next new start that I had, I'm participating in the Stitch for Sage for Night Spirit Studio creator Sage, kind of to give her some support by doing a Night Spirit Studio new start. So I am doing 3 of crafts because I love this one, and I got a start on it at StitchCon. This is done on 32 count linen in Mothman by Lappin Loops, and I didn't get a whole lot done. I just barely got it started, but here's what I've got done so far. So this one's gonna stay out and I'm gonna continue to work on it. You can follow along or jump in and participate by working on any Night Spirit Studio project using the hashtag #StitchForSage. And my last current project, I don't think I brought the, I did not. I didn't bring in the model picture, so I'll have to look one up and post it up here or here. I don't remember what side it goes on. But I am working on one of the Tea Time Cross Stitch the Rainbow projects from this past Nashville marketplace. I am working on Ingleside Imaginarium's Tea Time Companion because I think it's adorable. And I'm working on 16 count Haunted by Picture This Plus, and here is where I am at so far. I am loving working with the silks, the Treenway silks in the Tea Time palette that was put out for these. I have a few more. I might have to buy more silk, but anyway, it's just like butter. It's great. I love stitching on it. I am really liking this pattern. It's going really fast and finished by the end of the summer, hopefully. So that's what I've been working on. What will I be working on for the next month? You know what? I'm just gonna go look it up and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what am I gonna be working on for the next month? Well, I have a few days left that I'm going to be working on the Supernatural Sal, and then if I have a little bit more time, in addition to that, I will work on Tea Time and 3 of Crafts. Starting in July, the Whip Go numbers were 13, which is the free space, and then 21 and 9. My 21 is Margarita Dragon. So even though I said I wasn't going to show it to you, I am going to show it to you because we need a starting point for the month. So it's not going to take a whole lot to get. My 1,000 stitches is going to make this look like, well, I'll probably finish filling in the rest of this blue. Long way to go. I'm only like 0.5% done on this one, but this is going to get me a little bit further along the line. So Margarita Dragon is my first one. Second one, it's kind of a boozy month, so I guess I really do need to do that Whip Parade drinking game, because my other start is Ink Circles 5 o'clock. And I'm actually significantly further on this one. I'm still not even a quarter of the way done. I'm still working on the first page, but that's neither here nor there. This one is done on Bestitch Me Through the Stones, and here's where I will be starting the month on this one. My goal is going to be to finish, I believe this is the outlines of a quarter of a page. I think that yellow down there at the bottom on this side, I think that is the bottom of the page. And you can see I'm up against the bottom of the page here through the center. So my goal for Whip Go for this month is to get a page finished on 5 o'clock. Then if I have other time, I will continue working on the Supernatural Sal. I will pull out another flamingo piece and work on that for the Flamingo Summer Sal. And I want to try to get my Tea Time Companion done. It's a tall order for what's going to be a busy month. More on that in a minute. But first, haul. I'm not going to go through every last thing that I got at StitchCon because People are so freaking generous there. It's not even funny. I have so many floss drops and needle minders, and I think I've got a needle threader, and people brought candy and cookies and all sorts of stuff. But there were a few things that I wanted to show off that I got. I had a few friends give me some gifts that I'm kind of excited about. The first one, Barb, Stitching with Grammy, brought me the Happiness is Homemade cookbook from Needlework Expo, which I did not have, and I'm pretty excited about. Here, just opening this up, I see a squirrel there. So it's got, I can't even show you what's in it, because it's not only got all kinds of recipes in it, but there are all of these patterns in it as well. Like, there are a ton of patterns for little smalls. So there is my StitchCon for like the next smalls exchange for the next ever with that. I got to be table mates. I was very excited. Roomed again with the fabulous Stitchy Rin. We had a great time. And in addition, I got to share my table with Christy Pixel Pixie Stitches and with Bobo Jessie Stitches, who brought me a lovely flamingo needle minder because she knows me so well. So thanks for that, Jessie. I had so much fun actually finally meeting you in person and spending the weekend with you, and can't wait to do it again. I got a new dyer alert. Not new, she actually did the same thing last year, but Wonderland Hand-Dyed Fabrics was generous enough to give away a fat eighth of her her fabrics. This is Mock Turtle in 32 count Lugana, and I've had a little bit of a look-see. You can follow them on Instagram. I've had a little bit of a look-see at some of the stuff she's working on, and it's awesome, and I can't wait to try out this fabric and probably get a lot more. And then finally, this made my day, so thank you very much. I had someone stop by my table, and I don't think we actually exchanged names, which isn't fair because you know who I am and I didn't know who you are, but I believe your name tag said Patty. But anyway, stopped by to tell me that she watches my Flosstube, so hi! And that made my day. That just made my day to know that someone was out there watching, and made me a little present. So it actually, I have some needles in it, but so cool. And it's hot pink squirrels. If you don't know, my sorority mascot is a squirrel, so I don't collect quite as many of those as I do flamingos and foxes, but I love squirrels as well. So thank you so much. Not just for the little gift, but that really was a pick-me-up that I needed, and I didn't know I needed it until someone stopped by and said, I really love watching you, and I made this for you. So thank you. So, haul. I got this when the stitching for Sage started. I already had the pattern that I wanted to do, and so I was like, but I still want to get something. So I got one of the t-shirts off the Night Spirit Studio website so that I could kind of do some financial support in addition to just the using the hashtag, getting it out on Instagram, getting awareness support. So new t-shirt number 1. Number 2, I ordered, oh, no, I've got one more. I have one more StitchCon thing. My Smalls Exchange. So this was done by Madison Morgan from Springfield, Missouri. And I have the Yeti Christmas ornament now. and it's so cute. I love seeing it all finished and ready to go on the tree. And fun little bag that they actually cut out a Bigfoot and put on the bag. Okay, non-StitchCon haul. I only got a few things. They all came from Forbidden Fiber Company. So first, they were doing a fundraiser for suicide awareness. I didn't really I liked the colorway, it's just not me. So instead, I got one of the t-shirts that they were selling. So I've got a Forbidden Fiber Company t-shirt now. It says Forbidden Fiber Co. rocks. And yes, yes they do. And that's why I had to buy more of this stuff. So I got this pattern. Yes, I really do need all these books. And of course, my dad is going to mow the lawn in the backyard directly behind the office, so I hope it's not too loud. And I hope that Maka, who is very interested in these proceedings, does not decide to let me know he's out there, because I'm well aware. I really should take a video of him in his lawn mowing getup, because it's kind of ridiculous, but that's neither here nor there. And then the other thing that I got was the Taco Lovers kit. So it comes in the project bag. Tacos are my love language, because, oh, why wouldn't they be? And inside, we've got the pattern, Taco Love. Oh, I need to take it out, it's too shiny. Come on. Inhale tacos, exhale negativity. Amen to that. Now I want tacos. And then it comes with a taco needle minder. An 1/8 yard of fabric to do it on. I got linen. Why did I buy linen? Maybe, must be for something different. 32 count linen and avocado. This is gonna get really loud. I know it is, because she is just like, he's out there and he's ignoring me. Yeah, that's the story of your life, Maka. And then we've got all of the flosses to make. Look at all those beautiful taco colors to make the taco pattern. All in the super fun project bag. The other non-StitchCon thing that I got that I'm going to go ahead and talk about now is I got the Starlight Stitchery Pirate box. It arrived a few hours after I left for StitchCon, so there was no way I was going to wait 2 weeks to unbox it. So when I got home from StitchCon, I recorded this. Here's the unboxing for the Starlight Stitchery Pirates box. I'm just home from StitchCon. I got home like an hour ago, and literally an hour after I left for StitchCon, my Starlight Stitchery Pirate box came. So I'm gonna do a quick video to open this puppy up and see what's inside. Maybe. First of all, the little seal on top is a cracking. Where is my list? Save that for last. Alright, what all we got? Foxglove and Rue Maxwell's wax melts. I have no idea if I said that right. In Polite Menace, salty sea air, teakwood, citrus for the scurvy, patchouli. One of the reasons I love getting the Starlight Stitchery boxes are the black tea. Although this has the D word on it, decaf. It'll still be awesome. It's Plum Deluxe hand blended tea, black comfort blend black. So it's got cinnamon, orange peel, ginger, clove, and orange extract in it. Be nice for an evening tea. Pirate coin. So it's got a quote on the front. I am a man of fortune and must seek my fortune. And then on the back it's got the skull and crossbones. Gold doubloon needle minder. Sticker. Floss from Forbidden Fiber. Oh, I like these colors. So we have Jolly Roger, Pieces of 8, Briny Deep, Skull and Crossbones, and No Quarter. Pirate Stitch box sticker. Golden Sand 32 count linen from Starlight Alchemy. And a pirate ship dictionary print. And then, of course, last but not least, the reason that I really get them is the pattern book. And honestly, this one feels even thicker than the dark academia one. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 patterns in here. Witchy designers, Witchy Stitcher, Stitch Sprout, Pixel Pixie Cross Stitch. I just got back from spending the weekend with Christy. Fine Frog Stitching, Bendy Stitchy, Urban Stitches, Cobweb and Rose, Mama Witch Cross Stitch, Noctiflora, The Stitch Crypt, Stitched Witch, and Bad Stitch. So here is the Witchy Stitchers, the Black Pearl. I love that one. Stitch Sprout, What Lies Beneath. The sea speaks more honestly to those willing to drown. Pixel Pixie Cross Stitch, Hanged Like a Dog. Fine Frog Stitching, Captain Polly, Bendy Stitchies Pirate Quaker, Urban Stitches, get a little black work in there with the Dancing Molly. Treasure Map by Cobweb and Rose. Captain Seapass by Mama Witch Cross Stitch. Noctiflora Designs Ghost Ship. I love that one too. Stitch Crypt, Defender of the Seas. Stitched Witch, Horizon Bound. Oh, that's pretty. And then Bad Stitch, Frog Pirates. So much fun. Another great box from Starlight Stitchery. So back to the rest of the video. Okay, and then last but not least, my StitchCon haul. I did a lot better this year. I only bought a few things while I was actually there. In that I only bought a few things while I was actually there. But then I pre-ordered a Surprise Me box, so I actually ended up spending more. but I sent the payment for the Surprise Me box before the weekend, so it doesn't count, right? Right. The first thing I did was I realized that I had not gotten the flosses for all these books. And I realized that because they had it in the annex at StitchCon. So I got the called for flosses. Well, they're mostly the called for flosses. The green is not the called for floss because they were out of that. The rest of these are the called for flosses for the pattern. And then this green is different, and I got it because it's called Alphabet. So those go with that. And I got a few patterns. This one is by Little Stitch Girl. It's called Probably Haunted. If one door closes and another opens, your house is probably haunted. To go in my Spooky Magic all year round collection. I lied, I got 4 patterns. I forgot I went back in and bought that other one. So I got the Adventure Sampler from Sambry Stitches. Got the eagle, you've got the Bigfoot. It's going to cost a small fortune because it's all done in the Stitch Me silks, and there's no way, I love it so much, there's no way I'm not going to buy it, so I've already known that that is going to cost me an arm and a leg in silks when I'm ready to do it. I got another Salty Stitcher Designs. This one is Moonlight Sail. I saw the model for this one and I was like, I just gotta have that because it's absolutely gorgeous. Especially the moon and a lot of the whites are all done in Etoile, so it really does shine. It's so pretty. And then last but not least, I got Lucy Beam, Love and Stitches, Immortal. Because I am buying cross stitch like I'm immortal. And then last but not least, my surprise box. So if you're not familiar with StitchCon, or you're not familiar with the Surprise Me boxes, Susan Coates, who's the thread whisperer at Keepsakes, She is awesome at putting together, at kitting up projects for you and thinking outside the box, or inside the box in this case. And I was interested to see if she could actually do me, because we know I'm kind of eclectic in my tastes. I am not your normal stitcher. And I was interested to see if when I filled out the questionnaire about me and what I like to work on, how she would do. And let me tell you, she even got me. So this is my surprise me box. The first thing is she did a conversion. So the original pattern was in DMC and she converted everything to silks. Yeah, that alone was worth it. But then she included a little gift, and that is floss drops, and then a friction pen, which I don't know if you're familiar with these. I use one of these at work. But this is, you can write your floss color and your symbol on here, and then you can erase that with a you can erase this pen with a blow dryer. So these are actually reusable floss drops. I know I said I don't use floss drops, but I am going to be getting into using more silks and fancy flosses, and so that may change. So that was my gift. And then we get into the good stuff. So she got me a piece of 32 count linen Atomic Ranch fabrics. This is eucalyptus, and this is a custom cut. Look at that color. Oh gosh, it's stunning. Custom cut, designed to fit my pattern. These are the flosses. So look at how those go on that pattern. As I said, they're all silks. She redid the entire pattern in silks. Mostly classic colorwork, some thread gatherer. All beautiful. And then to add a little bit of bling, I've got some Krennics to go ahead and add in there. Yeah, to run with the black floss if you want extra shine in some areas. And what is the pattern I'm going to stitch on this? Is by, and my Italian sucks, but Cuore e Batic Cuore. And it is Halloween and cross stitch. Every witch loves Halloween and cross stitch. So I'm super excited to see how this is gonna look on that gorgeous fabric with those decadent silks. Oh. It's a good thing I like working on spooky projects all year, because I've got so many. This one is gonna be up there. So that's my haul. And as I said, I'm really glad that I didn't try to stick the whip parade on here, because I'm thinking it would have been 3 hours. So there's everything. If that's all you're here for, I hope you have a fantastic 2 weeks, and I will see you again for the whip parade. Bring food, bring wine. It's gonna be a long one. But if you know me, you expect that anyway, because I've got 50 some whips. It's gonna take a while to get through all of them. So, life update. what's up with me? So, I had been mentioning that I've been working on a secret project kind of since the beginning of the year. And it's gonna take a few years. I'm thinking 2 to 3 years that it's gonna take me to do this. But I'm gonna start talking about it because that's gonna make me get off my butt and do stuff to make it happen. A lot of you know I live in northern Michigan, and if you go through a lot of the like the store list on Stitching Road Trip, or just, you know, a look around for needlework stores, you realize I'm in kind of a dead zone. And I think you see where this is going. Because I've mentioned before that I would like to do this, and I think I am going to do it. I'm looking into the feasibility and taking steps towards actually opening my own LNS, my own needlework shop. Up here in northern Michigan, the nearest shops to me are like an hour away, hoping to take advantage. You're not going out there while he's mowing the lawn. No, Maka. Hoping to take advantage of some of the tourist season, because I don't know that otherwise there is enough business here to sustain a needlework shop. But it's not just going to be a needlework shop. So I'm going to do, it's going to be a needlework and a retail tea shop. And eventually, I don't think I'm going to be able to do both of them at once for an initial opening because it's just going to be me. But eventually I would like to actually make it a tea shop where you can come in and get a cup of tea. It's going to be called Cross Your Teas because we know I like my puns. And I kind of see it as not just a shop, but kind of an area where people can come in and relax. You know, come in and relax and hopefully eventually have a cup of tea. I want to have some comfy chairs in the corner, a bookshelf with a bunch of books on it that you can come in and read, and you know, even take the book so you can finish it as long as you bring it back when you're done, or trade it for another book. I don't care. Have a like weekly stitchy night, have classes. I just want to have like, I want to try to build a community of stitchers up around where I'm at, because right now I'm very much by myself. And yeah, I want to open a needlework store. So I am working on this. Yeah, no, you're not going out right now. I'm sorry. You're not going out while Papa is mowing the lawn, because you'll get in trouble. So what am I doing? I am working on, July 1st, I start working on bookkeeping classes so that I can learn how to study for that. I'm going to start going around to needlework stores. I'm taking a tea room class to help me learn more about different types of brews and the actual running of a shop and all of that stuff. And within the month of July, I hope to open my Etsy shop, just so that I can get a experience with running a business on a smaller scale before I move to it being my primary source of income. So yeah, this is kind of freaky. Oh, the other thing I did was I bought Max Stitch. I have a couple pattern ideas in mind. So now you can see why it's going to take me a couple years, because I have so many things I've got to put in place. But yes, it's going to happen if I have any sort of control over it. Obviously, we can't control everything in our lives, but I'm going to do my best to make this happen. And hopefully some of y'all will come visit me when it's open. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna open a needle workshop. So that's my big news, and that's really all I have to talk about because I haven't done a whole lot in the last few weeks except StitchCon and work. So I will go ahead and let you go at that. I hope everyone has a fantastic couple weeks. Until I see you again, stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time. Bye.